Unveiling the Mystery of English Assessment Scores. Hello and welcome to another informative video in our Advanced English Vocabulary series. Today, we'll be delving into a key component of your language learning journey, interpreting assessment scores. We'll help you understand how these scores reflect your mastery of English collocations, thus providing insights to boost your progress. Assessment scores are numerical values assigned to your performance on a given task or test. In the context of English collocations, these scores reflect your ability to correctly and appropriately pair English words together. Keep in mind, scores are not an absolute measure of your proficiency but an indicator to help you and your teacher identify areas of strength and those in need of further improvement. There are two primary types of scores you'll encounter: raw scores and standardized scores. 1. Raw scores represent the total number of questions you answered correctly. However, raw scores may not be particularly informative because their significance can vary depending on the test's difficulty and length. 2. Standardized scores are transformed raw scores that account for test difficulty, length, and other factors. They allow for comparisons across different tests or sections and present a more realistic depiction of your abilities. Interpreting your scores involves understanding where you stand in relation to your learning objectives and how much progress you've made. This is typically achieved through comparison with 1. Benchmark scores or cutoff scores. These are predetermined scores that act as a standard for proficiency. For example, if the cutoff score for a test on collocations is 70 out of 100, and you score 75, you've achieved the desired proficiency level. 2. Normative scores. These are scores compared to those of other test takers. This gives you a perspective on how well you are doing in comparison to your peers. Remember, scores are an assessment tool. They are meant to guide your learning journey and not define it. Always strive for progress over perfection. Your scores can provide invaluable insights to propel your English learning journey. Identify your weaknesses as reflected in the scores and focus on these areas. Seek help, practice more, and do not shy away from making mistakes. They are steps towards your progress. And that wraps up our discussion on understanding English assessment scores. Always remember, these scores are not a judgment of your worth, but a tool to illuminate your path towards mastering English collocations. So, keep learning, keep improving, and most importantly, keep enjoying the beautiful journey of mastering the English language. Until our next video, happy learning!